This tree is literally called Autumn Blaze Maple. It's like this tree was just destined for fall viewing pleasure. Once it turns, if the leaves stay, it's probably one of the most beautiful trees in the fall season. Autumn Blaze Maple. Still a lot of green out here though. Howdy do. Alright, so I just want to talk a little bit about political purity. I've been basically been attacked for critiquing Yang about not being too for basically taking the middle ground when it comes to condemning super PACs. And it's leading me to a conversation here. We need to vet politicians no matter who they are, no matter if we're for them or against them. Like this guy Jordan, he runs Status Coup, and he said if Bernie would have met with Wall Street donors just to talk, just to speculate if he might need their help, we'd call him out on that. I think he was talking about Tulsi Gabbard though, because Tulsi Gabbard recently sat down with Wall Street to talk a little business. And, a lot of us are calling her out for it because we don't want that. We don't want corruption in our politics. And Tulsi-crats lost their minds. And it's just like Yang Gang lost their mind on me. When I called out Yang for just being too light on super PACs. He didn't endorse them, but he didn't condemn them. I'm sorry, his rhetoric and policies are all geared towards not accepting this money in any way, shape, or form. Whether it's passive or aggressive really doesn't matter. So I called Yang out on principle, and we should call out everybody on principle. That's the whole point here. The point is to not double down on somebody because you like them for something else. No, call them out. Call a spade here. And that's what I'm doing. That's what progressives do. We call out BS where there's BS. Whether it's Bernie or Yang or Trump or anybody. We just call it out. And there should be nothing wrong with this, unless one is functioning in a mob mentality, where it becomes a cult. It becomes like, oh, Trump can do no wrong. I love this guy so much for X, Y, and Z, and he's above critique. Okay, don't you understand? Donald Trump is above critiques. I'm starting to get that with some people who are in Yang Gang, freaking out because I'm critiquing Andrew Yang. He's not above critique. He is not above criticism. I just don't agree with the way he approached it. And people will say, oh, Bernie Sanders. I'm getting a lot of this. A lot of people are saying Bernie Sanders. Oh, what about his PAC money and all that stuff? That's not the point. The point is, he openly condemned them. And he openly said he didn't want their money. That's the difference here. You're right. PACs will function whether Andrew Yang or Bernie Sanders or Tulsi Gabbard want them to. They just can. They operate outside the campaign. It's legal as long as they're not coordinating with any said campaign. But it's about the condemnation. It's about follow through. Andrew Yang didn't give me the follow through for the months and months and months of following him on the campaign trail, where he openly spoke out against PAC money, super PAC money, dark money, you know, been all about anti-Citizens United, overturning it, and, you know, democracy dollars. You know, he knows what's up. He does. But he didn't follow through. And let's not be tribal. Let's call a spade a spade. He should have followed through. He should have condemned them, because whether he approved them or anything or condemned them, they're still going to do their thing. So he's safe to say whatever he wants. That's the thing here. Andrew Yang is safe in saying, I condemn this, I'm not for it, he never used I, you know, he's safe either way. So it's like, I mean, you're either for it or you're against it. Either your rhetoric's for it or against it, your policy's for it or against it. He should have condemned it, he screwed up, and, you know, it's not a good look. And I'm calling that out. I stand by it. If I lose half my channel viewership, I'm just going to have to lose it. Why? Because I have integrity. Because I care about being honest with how I feel. And if that's, you know, that's what it is. That's what I want to be. That's all I care about. So, if you're just going to be tribal, this will not be the channel for you. Because I change with new information. I believe it's healthy to change with new information. I believe it's in our best interest, as new information comes to light, we make new calculations and new decisions. We don't remain tribal. You know, I get that from the Trump supporters. That's Trump mentality. That's toxic, man. And I'm not throwing Andrew Yang away here. But I'm just calling him out on something. That's all I'm doing here. If Andrew Yang got the nomination, I'm probably going to vote for him. Like, Joe Biden scares me a lot because, but I would probably vote for Andrew Yang anyways. I mean, like, this isn't like a black and white issue. I and other progressives are just calling him out on something we don't agree with, okay? We're not going to be tribalists for Yang, or Trump, or Bernie, or Tulsi, or anybody. That's not healthy. So, I just want to be honest with you. That's my goal here, is just to be honest with you. So anyways, leave me some comments down below. We can talk about this. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell.